Hey guys, Gavin, welcome back to a brand new video, and this is my first video recording after my I Am Back video. Now, I don't know when you guys are actually seeing this video, because I promised that the part 1 of Resident Evil 2 would be the first video. So, y'all are probably seeing this the week afterwards, or however I decide to do uploads for now. Till I'm really back in the rhythm. I might do maybe one or two videos a week, maybe, until I'm really back in the swing of things. But yeah. So this might be the second video you're seeing after my welcome back video. And for those of you who watched the I'm back video, you know that I mentioned how I wanted to do a Let's Play on Final Fantasy VII, and how a couple years ago I started a Let's Play on it. Only was able to record 2 episodes of it before I think I deleted the gameplay of episode 2, which meant I couldn't finish editing episode 2, which meant I had to fully restart. So I just deleted all that. Now I'm finally, this has been years for me, finally doing a Let's Play on Final Fantasy VII, my favorite video game of all time. I'm really going to enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoy this as well. Yes, for any of you who've played Final Fantasy VII, you're not going to have to suffer through watching someone try to learn the game and make a bunch of mistakes early on. And for those of you who've never played, well, I'll get to teach you how. So, we're just going to start out with a new game. Let's get into it. But I'm going to hush. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we got some people who just jumped out of this train and assaulted these poor officers. There he is. Alright. Come on, newcomer. Follow me. I'd rather not have my microphone in camera view, but be able to hear me better. Alright. One thing, I don't know what I was gonna say. There's a lot of secrets and little things you can miss in this game. Alright, here we go. Our first battle of the game. Because we are playing as an ex-soldier. I have no idea who this guy is. Just one-shot that guy. Level 7. And I got a potion. Do you have anything? Let's go. Alright. Well, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? He was in Soldier, Jesse. But he quit and is now with us. I read that wrong. I didn't catch your name. It's Cloud. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Cloud's an edgelord. He's an edgelord. The hell are you all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. The door is open. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. Whatever, Barrett. Yeah, I know. So one thing I'm just gonna say off the bat, we are playing the. I forget when this came out, but we're playing the re-release remaster that came out a couple years ago, which gives me two big things really. Gives me a button that allows me to put the game at 3 times speed, which will help progress things a little faster, like just meaningless battles like this. And then a button that gives all of my characters, gives them full health, full magic, and then increases their limit break. What is the limit break? We'll get to that later. If you see the game speed up randomly, that's why. It's because I'm going to be using that 3 times speed just to, get through some of these meaningless battles, but I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I kind of want to let you guys kind of learn about the game a little bit here early. But for any of y'all that have any questions about the game, leave them in the comments below, and either me or some of our viewers or some of the viewers that do know about this game, they'll let you know. Ow. And if you heard that, the sword made a different slash sound because I got a critical hit, which does more damage. Okay. I don't think I can go in here, right? You'd think I would remember this. I just don't think I've ever tried to go in there. Okay. Warning, warning. Fire over. Are you kidding me, Cloud? Come on. So you saw that miss, and you saw that miss, which means no damage was done. The attack was missed, so no attack. No attack damage. Fire is a magic spell, which you see that MP that I have? Every enemy also has that MP stat, along with their own health, obviously. And so whenever you use magic spell, like fire, or as you'll see later, like ice, gravity, stuff like that, it uses up MP. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No. After all, it did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of the planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just do it. Alright, you come with me from now on. Barrett has now joined our party, and I will show you our menu that we'll be looking at for the rest of the game. So, as you see, there's some empty spots. We'll get to those later. First, let me go to window color. I want to customize. I like to customize this. I usually go with red, but I thought, let's go with like a green. There we go. Nice and vibrant. Okay, so item, this is where all of our items are. We can use some of our items here if we want to. So if I wanted to use these potions on Cloud, I could right here outside of battle. Ethers restore magic points, and then Phoenix Downs revives a dead enemy. Magic, shows you all the magic spells that you have, which I have Ice and Bolt. Which, actually, I don't think I can do. Maybe I do? Oh, it won't let me use them, at least as of right now. So, we'll get to that later. Equip is where you equip your weapons and armor, along with your accessories. We'll get new weapons, better armor, and accessories throughout the game, each with having their own benefits. In some cases, you'll actually find, as you get farther in the game, you'll find weapons and items that are actually worse than what you have. Or at least it may seem like that at first. Status lets you know just all their stats. Order lets you change the order these guys are in. Limit lets you check their limit breaks, which I'll hold off for now. I'll explain what limit breaks are when we get our first limit break. Config is what I did here. Alright. I'll go a little longer in this first episode. I'm not sure how long. I'm not sure how long this episode's actually going to end up being. Because for those of you... Actually, I'm not sure how long the original... I'm not sure how long part 1 of Resident Evil 2 was. But Resident Evil 2, I managed to get most of the episodes around 30 to 35 minutes. So, maybe I might let this video go to like 40, maybe 45, 50 minutes. Code deciphered. Code deciphered. Can I go in here yet? Yes, I can. This is the item chest, so if I click on this, get a Phoenix Down. Alright. Now, other than that, we don't have anything to do in that room just yet. So we'll go over here and talk to Jessie, where she will decipher the code and open up this elevator. And I'm just going to go over here and spaz out in the corner. Push that button over there. Switch on. Oh. Get my face cam. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all of the life. That'll be that. It's not my problem. Well, Cloud, it's about to be. Planet's dying, Cloud. And I want money. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come in. I see them with rage. He walked into me. The soundtrack of this game is just impeccable. Probably one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. There are very few games I can even touch this. I just wanted to hear that music for the first time. So that is the famous battle music and the famous fanfare sound from this game. Alright. I just want to let that play. I'll explain it. I'll explain Barret in the next battle here. Alright, press A in front of the ladder to grab on it. Yeah. Alright, go here. Press A. Now I do have the original disc for discs for this game, for the original release on PS1. I could have played it on my PS3, but I decided I might as well just play the Xbox One version, just for convenience. Runs a little smoother. Plus, like I said, I get the 3 times speed thing. Be very nice. Alright. I see this right here. This is a save point, which means while standing on this save point, press Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation. Go down to save, which allows us to pick a save file, which I'm going to do it on save file 3, and overwrite the old playthrough that never got finished. Alright, so we've officially made our first save. So we're gonna walk down here, do another battle. Okay. So as you can see, Barret has a thing on his arm. That is a gun. He is missing his right hand. You'll learn why how he lost his right hand, but suffice to say, he decided putting a gun where his right hand used to be was a good idea. Alright, so you see the limit bar is full, and it's flashing different colors. And you see what used to say attack now says limit. This is a limit break. Once that limit bar is full, it will flash like that, and it fills from your character taking damage. So the more damage your character takes, the faster that bar fills. And your limit break, it is a really powerful attack that each character gets 7 of, where you have your 4 levels of limit breaks. 2 in level 1, 2 in level 2, 2 in level 3, and 1 in level 4, which is your final limit break for each character. Each character has their own limit breaks, and that 4th limit break is your most powerful limit break. All of the final limit breaks for all the different characters, you don't get by leveling up. The only way to get them is by doing quests or other things. Final limit breaks is something we're not going to see for a while, so let's just see Cloud's very first. We're going to use it on this. We're going to use it on this bad boy back here. See, it didn't kill him, but 122 damage, which right this early in the game is a ton of damage. Once we get later in the game, like once we're halfway through the game, that will be nothing damage, but right now that is a ton of damage. So you can see why why those limit breaks are so good. Alright, so you see this little sphere right here. I'm going to have Cloud walk over to it. Press A. received restored materia, which means I should now be able to press Y. Okay, not yet. I guess we'll get to materia later. For right now, I'm going to use a potion to heal Cloud. Alright, then we're gonna walk over here. Cutscene. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry up. Yeah, sorry. That was weird. Uh-oh. Heads up, here it comes. Our first boss battle of the game, and it feels like this thing is tough this early in the game. Alright. Okay, so I can't do any oh, I can do magic, okay. Alright. Locked on target, which means his next attack is going to hit Cloud. But for now, just do some normal attacks. Rifle. Alright. Well. Okay. So, I'm pausing because, as you see the time thing on our little menu here, that's the time that goes up, and once that time bar maxes out, then it's that character's turn to attack. It's a turn-based RPG, for any of those of you who don't know, which means each character gets their own turn to attack. But I'm pausing because if I don't pause it, that time's going to keep going off, and if I don't attack, it skips my turn and he attacks. So, I'm pausing because, so I can explain this. So, magic is what you saw earlier, fire, which is damage you can do without using your weapon. And it's pretty common sense with magic. It's kind of, thinking of it like Pokemon, where if you've got an enemy that's like fire-based, use ice on them and it'll be super effective, for lack of a better term. And since this guy's a robot, if I throw some electricity at him, he's not going to like it too much. Basically, think of me putting way too much power to an electronic, more power than it's supposed to take. Right, I didn't see who got locked on there because I was too busy looking at the camera. Scorpion tail, is it gonna hurt? 66 damage. Alright, we're still gonna just do normal attacks for now. Okay, maybe I'll keep doing lightning or bolt with Cloud. Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail is up. Oh, oops. Forgot about that. So when its tail is up, it'll counterattack if you attack it. So I think that. Oops. Cloud's about to die. If not. Okay. Barret, he's gonna throw a potion at Cloud. Alright. His tail is still up, so I'm gonna give Cloud another potion. And the tail is coming down, so I'm not gonna heal Barret yet, but I'm gonna use Barret's first limit break, Big Shot. Alright. Then we're gonna follow it up with Cloud's limit break, Braver. Alright, still not dead yet. Search Scope. Alright. Or we're going to attack with Barret. Then I'm going to use Bolt with Cloud. Do more damage than his sword. Scorpion Tail. I'm going to now give Barret a potion. Heal him up. Do Bolt with Cloud again. As long as it's doing more damage than his normal attack, might as well. And that's how you do it. A very simple boss fight, but it can be stressful if you don't know what you're doing. You gotta be kidding me. Cloud is 2 XP away from leveling up to level 7. And you see Barret is 23 levels away, or 23 points away from level 7 Alright, I see we obtained an item. So after every battle, you get Gil, which is this game's currency. So we got, I didn't say how many Gil we got, but we also got an item, which sometimes after battles you will get items. And we got Assault Gun, which I'll explain what that is in a second. But first, we gotta get the hairy heck out of here. Come on, let's get out of here. I just said that, Cloud. Now you're gonna see 10 minutes till detonation. We got a timer. And now you see how that says 9:57? 9:54. So pausing doesn't save us here. And now battles like this can be very bad. Okay, so you see we're facing backwards. So in this game there's things called preemptive attacks, which means that one side basically is in the knowledge of the battle before the other side. So your two sides should be looking at each other, but if one is facing away, it's a preemptive attack. And while it's a preemptive attack, if you attack an enemy that has its back to you, you do slightly more damage. So if you ever see that you've been preemptively attacked by an enemy, what you can do is you press the buttons that make you run away from a battle. I'll explain that in a second. You press the buttons that make you run away from a battle. You just quickly tap them and it'll turn your characters around. And running away from battle, if you just do not want to fight a battle, whether the enemy's too strong and you think it'll kill you, or you just don't want to deal with the battle, you can run from the attack. But so, okay, so on here, pressing the bumpers, so do that. So now we're facing them, which means they don't get that damage boost. Alright. Cloud's level 8 and Barret's level 7. We got a potion, cool. Okay. Now I'm gonna go over here to the save point. Now I'm gonna explain what this assault gun is. So if I go down to it, long-range weapon. And like I said earlier, you can get different weapons for characters. So who does it seem, of the two characters we have, who does it seem like we could use the assault gun? Barret. So we go to equip, go down to Barret, see weapon here, he currently has Gatling gun, click that, we can choose the assault gun, which you see has better attack and attack percentage, which there is still debate on what attack percentage does. It's not your percentage to attack, like how likely you are to miss, or how likely you are to land attack, because it can go past 100, so I don't know. You still want that skill to be up, so now Barret has the assault gun, which means he'll now do more damage, and I wasted a minute explaining that. So we're quickly gonna save. Now let's get out of here. Alright, we're gonna climb up this ladder. Alright. Oh, Jessie's right here. Let's go talk to her. You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks. Alright, so we saved Jessie. Because if you leave her there, she will just die. She will die. jump over here. A little over 6 minutes left to get out. Which, all we're doing is walking back the way we came since the start of the game. So it's not going to take 6 minutes. We'll be fine. Alright. Press the button. I love the blocky little characters. They're so adorable. Alright. Let's go. Code deciphered. Code deciphered. Let's get out of here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can't leave Jesse. Alright, see, we got a preemptive attack, which means we got the leg up on them, which means we'll do more damage to them. And if you look at Barrett, you'll see that his weapon changed. Each weapon does actually have a visual change to the character. Fun fact, you can attack your own party members. So, yeah. So if you... So you can accidentally, or intentionally, which you might intentionally do in some cases, attack your own party members. Which, yeah, there are actually times where that is beneficial. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, now everyone get back. I've actually got a really good girl voice. Surprisingly, I found that out a couple years ago. I'm not comfortable doing it on camera. Maybe I'll warm up to it. But for now, I'm just going to do a higher pitched me voice. Wedgeburg himself. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Hey. If it's about your money, wait till we get back. Basically, Cloud's a hired mercenary, if you couldn't tell, for this job. Come on, let's go. Hey, it's that girl from the opening cutscene. Excuse me. What happened? Nothing. Hey. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only 1 gil. Dang, that's cheap. Why not? Let's buy one. Thank you. Here you go. Talk to me. She left. Cloud is now forever alone. Hello, sir. Alright, well, I guess let's go run this way. That should not have made me jump like it did. Alright. Pick up that potion. I don't think we can run around here. Yeah. For sure, this is all we can do here. I would pull up a walkthrough to make sure I don't miss any, like, items, but I decided why not. Wonder what's on... Wonder what that is on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life force. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet. Avalanche. Well, I guess after that, I actually did this in the original Let's Play. I guess I'll do it again here, because it feels appropriate. So, who is Avalanche? I want to say they explain this later, but they may not. But I'm going to explain it for those of you who don't know. So, Avalanche is a Yes, for lack of a better word, they're eco-terrorists. They are terrorists in the sense they are trying to save the planet, which basically is what this game's about, trying to save the planet. You can tell we're part of a group of eco-terrorists. Mako energy is like they said, the life force of the planet. Basically, think of it as if the Earth had blood. If the Earth was a living being that had blood, Mako energy is the planet's blood. And without the Mako energy, the planet would basically just shrivel up and die. And Avalanche knows this, which is why they're trying to stop Shinra, which is this big evil company. Spoiler alert, they're evil. But Shinra is the big evil group that Avalanche is trying to take down. And I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. Actually, they may have said it already. But Soldier, which is what Cloud used to be part of, was a part of Shinra. It's part of their, I guess their army, for lack of a better word. Where they were special trained soldiers, for lack of a better word. And Cloud got out. We'll learn a bit more about Cloud later. All you really need to know about Cloud for right now is he was a hired mercenary for this job who used to work for the evil Shinra as basically a special forces unit. And now he's working with Avalanche for this one job only. He's working with Avalanche for this job. Avalanche is an eco-terrorist group trying to stop Shinra from destroying the planet, which is why we destroyed the Mako reactor, which is basically a power plant, which harvests the Mako energy from the planet and turns it into electricity, basically. I don't know, it might do other things in the lore of the game, but the easiest analogy is electricity. Alright. Hey, you there! Shinra soldiers. Let's fight them. More experience points, the better, right? The higher the level I am, the more damage I do. And as you'll see, Cloud healed. There are just certain points in the game where the game will be like, here's all your health and magic points back. Quickly hit. There we go. Dang, I've been recording for about 48 minutes. Like these guys here. Okay, so I'm gonna probably try to find a stopping point before too long. The problem with this game is I don't think there's much I can really cut out, at least this early. Like later in the game, there's definitely gonna be points where I can cut it out. But this early in the game, there's not much to really cut out. Got him. I like how I'm fighting them, but they're not going away. Attack from both sides. Well, deal with this guy first. Turn around, please. Over here. Yeah. That's as far as you go. I don't have time to mess around with you guys. Enough blabbling. Grab him. Did I say blabbling? It's babbling. Can you tell? I'm very smart. The cloud never came. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so immature. Cloud. Think he was killed? No way.
He's too cool for that.
Cloud. I don't know the full timeline of what before this, but I'm sure they've not known him for that long. As far as I know, they've only known him for this one mission. Say, do you think Cloud's gonna stay on and fight for Avalanche?
How the hell would I know? Do I look like a Ryan reader? If y'all weren't such screw-ups.
Hey, Parrot, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. Ah! I don't know who that's supposed to be. Unless it's... Cloud. Cloud! Looks like I'm a little late.
Damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here, making a big scene.
It's no big scene. Just what I always do.
Having everyone worried like that. You don't give a damn about no one but yourself.
You worried about me?
What? That's going out of your share, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me.
Hey, Cloud. You were great back there. Hey, Cloud. We'll do even better next time. Careful, I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. There you go. Now you won't be... No one can say you were doing blackface. Say, thanks for helping me back at the reactor.
Come on, Cloud.
Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7. Train graveyard. Expected time of arrival 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time.
Okay.
Man, this is why I hate the last train. Oh boy. Hello, random person.
Huh? This is my house, so make yourself at home.
That's sad. Hello, bold man. You see the headlines in the Shinra Times? The terrorists that bombed the #1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor. They sure put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next.
Barrett just looks at him like... That's funny.
Oh, I can't leave.
Please, don't bother the other passengers.
I should have given over. I don't know, I've about done every voice I can. Let's talk to Barrett, I guess.
Stop acting like a damn kid. Sit down and shut up.
This train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that'll change by tomorrow. Someday, Avalanche is gonna be famous, and me too. Well, let's talk to Jesse then. Cloud, do you think I got a bright future ahead of me? What do you have in mind? Don't hold your breath, that's so mean. What do you have in mind? All my life, I felt like nothing but a sidekick. But after joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel like I can do lots of things. Good for you, man. Let's talk to Jesse. Hey, Cloud. You want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs, monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Girls and their bombs. God, women, am I right? Always talking about explosives. Okay, it's about time. It's about to start. This is a complete model of the shitty... Of a what? This is a complete model of the city of Shin... This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about a 1/10,000th scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the center. There are other support pillars built in each section. Psst. Whisper, whisper. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern sector. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to number 8 reactor. The reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. Whew. Look what's next. Look. This is the route the train is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the center right now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. It checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train, and it is linked to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps come out. We're almost back now. What a relief. Thank God I have my fake ID saying that I'm 85 years old.
Look, you can see the surface now. The city don't have no day, or night. If the plates weren't there, you could see the sky.
I like how Cloud's just like... A floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery.
I never expect to hear that come out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's because of that damn pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. You know, why doesn't anyone move on to the plate? Dunno. Probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe because they love their land, no matter how polluted it gets.
I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. Once again, Cloud, super edgelord. Super edgelord. Especially in the remake. Cloud comes off as the type of guy who would say he's goth, not emo. Which, there might... I still don't know if there's a difference between the two, and honestly, I don't care. Alright. Good lord, I've been recording for an hour.
Yo, get over here, all y'all.
Alright. So, we will have to see what Barrett is going to tell the gang next time. Because I've been recording for an hour, and I'm scared I'm not going to be able to cut this down a good bit. So it's probably going to be around an hour, maybe 50 minutes. We'll see. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.
Fire.